and welcome back to the channel. Mr. Acolyte here, coming at you with another match review. We're picking up where we left off on this TNS All EU bracket. We've made it all the way to the winners finals, which means we are very, very close to the end here. This is going to decide who goes to grand finals. It's a very important match. We've got JuanitoSonico versus Kioshi. Let's see how this breaks down. Okay, this one should be fun. Based on all the comments I've gotten in this series of videos, you fellas seem to be very big fans of both Wanito and Kyoshi, so should be a pretty interesting match here. Two very powerful players from what we saw in the previous matches, so curious to see how this breaks down. These EU teams, very interesting, though Area 51 has become a little more common now after his new buffs. I like how 16's just off in the background, just staring into space. Also, once again, if you want to see the original footage, check out TNS, give them a follow, a like, all that good stuff. They are the GOATs. They're covering Frosty Fausting right now live. It's been great. I've been checking out a lot of the Fatal Fury tournament and stuff like that. Frosty Faustings has been amazing. But right now, we got some amazing neutral going on. Holy brother. The angle at which the 16 knocks you out of the air, now the tracking on that 16B. 16B was already crazy, but the fact that it has like Omega tracking now is pretty diabolical. I'm not gonna lie to you. Wanito showing off the defense. We talked about how amazing Wanito's defense is, but you cannot block that. A masked grab behind an assist. That will get you right there. Wanito going for a ride. Kyoshi here with the first big opening. He said, Oh, yeah, that's tricky. Because like this first of all, this was a fake stagger here. Fake stagger into Dragon Rush, and that's when Wanito went for the reflect. Boom. Going down here. I believe this is enough for a kill. Yeah, that's definitely enough. Dunk. Oh, no. Really? Wow. I guess she just wanted the reset there. I respect that. I guess you felt like I'm just going to hold on to my meter. I respect it because 16 is more dangerous with meter, so... I mean, if you believe in your setup and your reset, I mean, more power to you. Dunks, level 3. So this is going to be very scary. This is 16 on your block. Yeah, that's plus. Stagger. Oh, okay. Damn, Kyoshi's cooking. I'm not going to lie to you. So we got a dunk here. Big plus frames right there. Meaty plus frames. Then we just do a singular 5S. We wait for any kind of response. No spark. Then we backdash. We still don't get the spark. Then we come back in with the air grab in case you try to jump. Wanito tried to jump. Planted. That was a very, very, very devious setup right there. That was incredibly devious. Big drop, though. Goku Black is not the kind of character you want to leave alive because of this. We're about to get a very... Speaking of diabolical, we're about to get we're probably going to get the most diabolical situation in the entire game. Okay, no. I respect that. Get him out of there. That was smart. I was thinking he was going to go for the Goku Black level 3 in the corner, but this is a better decision because Kyoshi has Spark, so she can negate the mix here. But instead, he puts him mid-screen and then goes for the Trunks level 3 here. So Trunks level 3 mid-screen is very, very, very dangerous. Let's see what happens here. Woo, nice block. Oh, man. That hesitation. Oh, really? Man, things are happening. We got a little scrambly. Okay. Scramble Town. We got a little scrambly. Wow, these Jidin confirms are just like... They're so kooky now. Stagger Man. Jidin literally is the Stagger Man. He's just designed to stagger you to death, like literally. Oh, another drop. That's 2 drops for Kyoshi here. 2 second chances for Wanito. This is getting dangerous. Blasted. Trunks doing what Trunks does. He's flipping and beaming. I like, oh! Oh! Sheesh! Almost knocked me out of my chair. That was disgusting. So he does 5S, dash cancel into an assist beam, run up, backflip, beam. Oh, that was the, okay. That's gotta be the spiciest spark bait I've ever seen. Like, that's gotta be #1. Let me know in the comments if you've seen a spark bait spicier than that one. I doubt it. That's gotta be the best one I've ever seen. Ah, level 3, get off of me. I think you're dead. No, really? What? Whoa, she said, I know you're gonna spark. Wanito said, no, I'm good. Brother, he is him, dude. That's crazy, dude. That's okay, man. Come on, bro. You didn't spark? Bro, 90% of the population of the world would have sparked right there. 95%. That's brother. Nah. That's so crazy, dude. Wow. I'm blown away, dude. The defense from Wanito it's scary. The defense and the confidence. This is crazy, dude. For Kioshi, this has really gotta hurt because Wanito, this Goku Black should have died a long time ago. It was a drop that kept him alive. And now he's just clawing his way back. Damn. Oh, this is rough. That's why I always say, man, the most devastating thing in this game is a combo drop. It's the #1 most devastating thing that can happen in this game. I'm coming. Nice block. Knocking on the door. 5S. Wasn't able to convert it, though. 5S as well. Dunk. Going for a reset here. Planted. 16 frame grab. Unreactable. Beyond the ability of a human. We are playing some neutral. I'm so in there. Brother. Come on, dude. Wanito. This fella's not real. I don't believe this fella actually exists. No way. There's just no way, dude. There's just no way. The perfect punish from full screen? He was waiting for it? JS? There's no way. There's just no way, dude. This is unrealistic. Okay, okay, we're going to the next game. The commentators, they're making jokes too. They're like, who needs Spark? Spark is unnecessary. Apparently you don't actually need it. Apparently Spark, it's optional. All right, so we're back into it. Kyoshi, a little bit behind now. That was definitely Kyoshi's game to win in that last game. Wanito was able to steal it. Don't get it twisted. That was a theft. That was a robbery, but it was very, very earned. And speaking of earned, oh my God, happy birthday. And Trunks, man, he is out of there. Trunks did so much damage in that last game and he is dead. But Wanito rushing in. Send him down. What do we do with this? We just want the super here. Soft knockdown. Not even. Just a reset situation. Things getting a little crazy. That was actually kind of beautiful. He did EX to go through the beam and the assist and then canceled it into a teleport. Kefla, by the way. That was an interesting staircase. I like that. That was a, man, that was a split second acknowledgement there. If he had not canceled this into an S, he would have like flown off into the stratosphere. But he literally did this S here to kill his own momentum. And then he did super dash to do sort of like a same side sort of thing. Change. Okay, so it is 2-2. Kyoshi had an early lead with the happy birthday, but Wanito's brought it back and he still has spark. Dive kick into assist. That gets the opening here. Here we go. So this is the situation I was hinting at before. Possibly the worst situation you can be in this entire game. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, right there, I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't really matter how good you are at the game when you get hit by Goku Black's level 3. There's too many options there. Right there, Wanito, he went for the instant overhead. Because right here, if he does this instant overhead, you have to immediately switch your block. So that's option number one. It could also be a cross-up where you have to wait a second and then block the other way. It could also be an empty teleport where he goes low. And then it could also be empty teleport where he does a Dragon Rush. So, and then, then there's just other things you can do from there too. It's just, and yeah, they can also fake it and do command grab. There's so many options here that, yeah, it's just, I don't know what to say. It's just, it's powerful. It's powerful. That level 3, it's super, super, super strong. Now Kyoshi down to their final character here. Last leg. It's up to 16. I will say this is not that bad for Kyoshi. Ooh, okay. I think that was a reset though. I think that was a reset because I don't think this is that bad because Wanito's defense is insane, but 16 is a character that's very, very, very hard to block. It doesn't really matter how good your defense is because he has a very, very fast command grab. So he can still create a situation. He's got these resets here, like Kyoshi, I believe, went for here. And then also 16 can kind of blow through assists and beams and stuff. So not a terrible anchor to have is 16. 16 is a very good anchor. Right here, yeah, so you see, because normally, Wanito is very patient. As you notice, Wanito, he will just sit there and do nothing. But against a command grab character, that's not an option. You gotta do something. Yeah. He tried to hit a button because it's too dangerous to let 16 just be on your block. And look, it even forced out the spark. Like, yeah, you can't. 16's the kind of character you can't just sit there. Too dangerous. Like the movement there from Kyoshi. Get out of there. Ooh, but right there, that was super dash at the same time as the JS. Not enough to kill quite yet, but we're gonna build a ton of meter here. Ooh, big drops, big drops. Kyoshi gets another opportunity here. Staggers, nope. Back in the corner. Ooh, caught Kyoshi trying to wiggle out of there. And that is 2-0. So, one more game for Wanito. Kyoshi needs 3 more games, and we're seeing a switch on her side to the lab coat. Let's see what we can do here. Staggers. Big reflex. I like it. Just the patience, yeah. I mean, that's the name of the game, man. Your defense is good enough. Like right here, Kyoshi, she ran through all of her options, and once that 6M came out, it is no longer her turn anymore, so she backs off. And then Wanito's like, you're backing off, so goodbye. I'm out of the corner now. That's why I always say, like, defense is so powerful, especially in a game like this where you need resources to form offense. Because when those resources are gone, at that point you need to take risks. And in a tournament setting like this, people aren't as willing to take risks, which is a good thing. You honestly, you shouldn't. Staggers, jumps out of it. Big patience, man. This is, dang. And yeah, that was really, really good. Wanito just being so patient, and then right here when the command grab comes out, he goes to punish it. Does not get the beam in time, though. That was a great punish, just did not call the beam early enough. And that's, man, yeah. That is tough. When someone is blocking you that much in this game, it becomes discouraging. This defense is, it's crazy, man. But we got Lab Coat coming in. Lab Coat is a little bit harder to block than Area 51. Area 51 is mostly just staggers anyway. It's not really meant to mix you up or open you up. He's meant to prey on your impatience. We got a big opening from Wanito here. Huge. Man, I forgot about that. Man, that's really, Goku Black. That's really crazy. He gets to hold on. I didn't really think about that. He gets to hold on to his smash. He's just taking you across the corner, and then boom, he finally used his smash. That's crazy. That setup was crazy. Take the smash, hop back key blast, 5S, that soft knockdown into command grab. Nice jump throw from Kyoshi, excuse me. Go stagger, stagger, stagger. Wanito's chilling. Really? You sit there for an hour, then you're like, I'm a level 3. Level 3. After an hour of blocking, you can't really blame them. And yeah, that was the other option I was talking about before. Empty vanish into, well, not really empty vanish, but teleport into empty low. And yeah, that is, it's tough, man. It's tough. These are some tough scenarios. Bend! Krill Man, this is it. It's up to the Krill Man now for Kyoshi's, not tournament life, but for the life of the set. Nice reflect. How many Krillin comebacks have we seen? I'll never count out a Krillin. Krillin is the #1 comeback character in this game, and boom, there goes one. As I was saying it, as I was putting the possibility out there, it happened. That's already one. The Krill Man has made the most comebacks in the life of this game. Rocks. Rocks. Oh! No way, that was a really good fake cross-up, but he still blocked in time. You saw a little bit of the walk of shame, like a slight walk of shame, and then he's like, oh, no, I'm gonna switch. Crazy. This is some really good Krillin pressure by Kioshi, by the way. I've never seen this much like straight up solo Krillin pressure mid-screen like that. Really nice. Usually mid-screen Krillins are more, you know, just about the zoning. Ah, Wanito's like, I've seen that already. Like, you did it to me once. This time I'm gonna challenge it. Challenges it with the super dash. Send him down, yeah, right into level 3. Now this is gonna be a left, right. Ah, it was left. Are we close enough to get the loop? We are. Clip this and show it to a Trunks player from 2018. If you have a friend who played Trunks in 2018 and they don't play anymore, send them a clip of that sequence. Yeah, I like the way Kyoshi uses EX Rock. Ooh, okay, got him to swing. All we got to do is not drop this here. Need this clean confirm. Nice. Dead. That's 2 pizzas. Bop, bop. Nice. Okay, Kyoshi. Make it happen. One more. Let's get it. We love to see more games on the screen. Ooh. Wanito, he's just chilling. Oh, that was unsafe. And Wanito takes the set. Man, that was intense. Even though it was a 1v3 for most of that final game, that was still a very intense final game, it felt like. For the turning point, I would say it was definitely the opening here. I feel like, again, just like his last match, Wanito's defense really set the pace here. Like, I won't repeat everything I said last time, but it has an effect on your opponent, because you can see here that Kioshi, you know, she's really going to town. A lot of staggers, a lot of pressure, and because it's really just that, it's just staggers, Wanito's not biting, because at the end of the day, a stagger is not a mix-up at the end of the day. You know, I think sometimes we forget about that. When someone's staggering, you get that urge of like, oh, I want to swing, they're negative, I want to take my turn back. But realistically, I mean, if you have the defense and you can just sit there, a stagger is not actually really doing anything to you. Like, nothing is actually happening. So because Jiden is 95% staggers, Wanito is perfectly content to just sit there. Because even though that shoulder is plus and the 2L is only -2, it's just like, there's no reason for him to have to like hit a button. And he waits for the actual opening, and the opening was right here, this attempted command grab that's actually unsafe. So it's like, that's when he takes his spot and then gets this whiff punish here, and then from there he just starts running his game, and that ended up with the situation being just Krillin alone. Krillin was definitely mounting that comeback. Krillin was definitely out there. He was doing some damage, because Krillin, he has more stuff that it's harder to ignore, especially because of like the Zanzoken, and with the rocks he keeps like resetting his turn, like Krillin, it's a little bit harder to like ignore him. So Kyoshi was able to kind of like push Wanito out of his comfort zone of just sitting there. But I think the final exchange was, yeah, this right here. Kyoshi ended up doing an unsafe vanish because let me see right here, she did 5S 5H, and then he reflected the beam on reaction. He reflected the beam, and because the beam got reflected, the vanish was completely unsafe, and he punished it for the win. Good stuff. And with that, we have reached the end of this review. Thanks for listening, guys. Looks like the next set is going to be Plug versus Videct, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of this upcoming action. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. It does help out the video a lot, and I do really appreciate it. Also, let me hear from you. Let me know what your favorite part of the match was. Who are you rooting for? What do you think is going to happen in the next match? All of that good stuff. If you want to see more from me, if you want to level up your game, check out the guide section in the description below. I got a lot of guides for a lot of different games, all guaranteed to help you improve at whatever fighting game you're trying to get better at. But with all that being said, you guys have a good one, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.